A messenger?
He was in a hurry. What's happened? Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry!
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No! You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Isaac. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
We're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out
on!
of time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the gates!
Get running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Come on, Hal! You can still make it!
Run!
Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Okay, so we are still being chased. We have to run. The game is just saved, so if I mess this up, I'm alright. Ride to Talmberg. Get a horse. Okay, what's the stamina? You learn scallops. That's where we started. I'm pretty sure. I think there's somebody behind us. If we don't move, they will catch up with us. I think.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you!
Okay, so horse, WASD, X to get on and whistle. Walk with caps lock. W plus left shift, canter. W, double tap left shift. Is run, gallop, fastest. Okay. Your horse is smarter than some people and will stick to the path. You're on if you give him his head. Just begin cantering and don't steer him. Cantering, not galloping, apparently.
Hell, you Tatar beast!
Right, I'm gonna get to that horse over there. Okay. And we'll get the attention. Good, wish me luck. Come on. Can't get on. Okay, done. Ah! Steer! There we go. So gallop. But it uses stamina. Oh. I think we double tapped. Right, I'm bleeding. There we go. Yes. So they're behind me and they're still trying to get me. So I'm not sure if I can hold down shift and keep going. Let's see. I'm watching stamina.
Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Over here. Yeah, the horse, when the horse runs out of stamina, it'll throw me, apparently. I'm double tapping. Got it. I was double tapping then, and it wouldn't...
Flee!
We'll see. You can die doing this bit. Hear them behind me? Okay. Don't like the way the horse's stamina is going.
Go! They'll kill you all! Flee! To Talmberg!
Well, let's see. I don't know whether I need to be concerned with the stamina or not.
Flee!
See what I mean? It's like getting really low. Okay. Okay, I just let it calm down a bit. I have died twice doing this. But only twice. Oh, they are so close. Okay, good. Oh!
Oh my God! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Halt you! Hosenkinder! They're turning tail! Quickly! We're closing the gate!
Yes! Thank God I'm not dead.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of
That's
yours.
spelt wrong. They've spelt it taters. Potatoes, that is. Tartars?
Grit your teeth, boy.
Or maybe I'm wrong.
I'm gonna pull that arrow out. Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Thank you.
Have you idlers nothing better to do?
Doesn't look good as new
Back
to me.
work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
It will pass soon enough. We'll soon be running again.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Talmberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
Alright, so we are hungry and a bit tired, but it seems that alright, the leg's better, so that's pretty cool. Let's have a look around. I'm going to be doing a lot of lockpicking.
All right, but buy a couple of kegs of wine when you've done your other chores. Make sure it's good. No slop.
You can count on me, sir.
Huh? Not allowed in there.
Hey, watch
Yeah,
it.
yeah, okay. We're gone. About this way. That's hard. I don't want to do hard. I want to do very easy lock picks.
Hey,
I can't
who's there?
go in there. Can't go that. We'll have to go this way then. Okay. So there are things to do, but we have to get out of here. I'll do the easy as well, but why? I thought. Oh, what's that? That's because I'm hungry. Okay. Food. What's the thing anyway? Okay. Talk to Sir Rhubarb. Well, I will, but I need to eat.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal?
You're that lad.
Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach.
Yeah,
to eat
that's
something.
exactly what I want
heard
to
about
The
do.
it.
insides are shriveled up
Say
with
he
the
was a
hunger.
swordsmith who moved to the countryside
Oh,
to
this
make
must be the
horses.
kitchen? Yes, it is.
I can't understand why he'd waste his talents.
Oh.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honoured.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the Outer Bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Right, eat.
Oh, watch where you go.
There is only one type of food. It's this kind of dark coloured stuff, and there's only one type of cooking pot. Right, so we ate. I ate. Have we got more? Or can I can just pick that up. All right, let's do that. Actually, I've probably got some old food in here. Let's eat some of this. Doing nourishment 31. Really? Oh, I love raw cabbage. I got this real fetish. Raw cabbage. Perfect. Because this is like 98 health and the rest is 100. And I don't want to pick it up. How are we doing? 76, 78, 80. Right, and this one. Food 2. Oh, you're stuffed. Oh. Oh, well, I don't know what was going on there, but it seems I'm really, really full. Now I'm tired. Am I supposed to be sleeping? Go to the courtyard, sleep there until morning. Yes, I am. There we go. So, now we can slow down a bit. I think is it in here? I think. We can slow down a bit now. So that's nice. That's nice. Okay. I want to sleep. Till morning. That'll do. 6. So, oh.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy.
I think she fancies me.
My lady, no, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine.
But she's
Just
got
what
big
you need
ears.
to help you sleep.
My lady, thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to
Has
tell
she?
you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you.
She couldn't sleep, she's been
Offer
thinking
solace
about me. Right.
To let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world, although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
Yeah, go on.
You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands.
I'm 3-6. I'm pretty good on that one. I went to collect a debt.
A fellow by the name of Kunish owed money to Father, who sent me to collect it from him. Only Kunish had no intention of paying. It got a bit heated, as often happens when there's money involved, but Kunish still wouldn't cough up the coin. Father was too generous for his own good, letting even a scoundrel like that buy on credit.
Oh.
When I'd done all I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig.
Let's try that one.
I'd been secretly learning sword fighting and hiding it from my parents. So when we assembled the sword, I tried a few moves with it. There's a big difference between a wooden sword and a real one. Maybe if I hadn't taken that sword in my hand, I wouldn't be here today.
You're full of surprises.
Wow, that worked.
Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town.
Ah, right. Now look, now I know what her stats are in those
I
things.
saw smoke on the
Oh.
horizon from a village Sigismund pillaged on
What?
the way to our town.
I didn't touch
Soon to meet
anything.
The same fate.
God have mercy.
And then death descended on Skalitz.
So, oh, there's a timer at the bottom. Okay, I'm just going to
The
keep doing
gate to the
speech.
castle was open. The bells and horns sounded the alarm, and the villagers ran to the castle to take cover. They were carrying the few possessions they could grab in haste, and I saw the terror in their eyes.
I can't even imagine how awful it must have been.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle.
No, I'm going to use this one because I can level up the normal speech ones.
I needed a horse to get to the
in other
Talmberg
ways.
and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuman savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Although in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
That's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years? And was Havel punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
Sir Divish seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me at all. But at least we were in the city, and there was something going on. And now, we're here.
My lady, you're still young and beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
Would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night. And God bless.
I'm sure she wants more than a talk.
Move in, people! Come on! Come on! We're running out of time! Quickly! We have to close the gates! You can't go back!
Henry, help us!
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
What is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Right, we need a torch anyway. Should we hold down 1 for that, I think? I'll take the torch from the table. Oh. I thought I had a torch, actually. Well, never mind. Right, now just... There we go. Well, I'm just going to stick with the story, sort of. Are we outside? Yeah. So, what are we doing? We have to go to the battlements via the gateway stairs. The gate was over here, wasn't it? Here's the gate, isn't it? There we are. Right.
Not that I'm spoiling for a fight, but if I have to choose a place for it, then right here...
Okay, whatever. What a noise that rain is making.
Well, I never.
Alright. What's that on the map? I can see, oh right, activity giver. Alright, that's a bit weird. And we've got places to explore, but we can't get out of the castle at the moment. Oh. That would be a good sign, but never mind. Okay.
Hey,
Here.
command down there. Tell the people outside the walls to prepare for attack. Quickly!
What's going on?
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit
It's
throat.
not how you spell
I'd
granddad.
say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
Thank God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
Well, what will you do then?
We'll march to Rattay. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to my day now.
Okay,
Men,
we'll get into the good bit, I promise. What are we going to do? Talk to this guy. Can I be of help?
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch at the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry, I'll tell the men to relieve you later.
I think we're on guard or something. Keep watch on the battlements. Bom, bom, bom. Oh, I don't see a quest thing, so I'll just walk around a bit. I've got a sword. Oh.
Jesus Christ be praised.
There you go. See, just talking gives you speech, so nice. What do you think about the Skalitz folk fleeing?
What do you think about the Skalitz folk managing to slip away like that?
I can't imagine how they did it. The more I think about it, they was either blessed or Sigismund's mercenary
You
army
notice
aimed
nobody's
at them.
getting wet.
When you're on campaign, you keep watch no matter how much it hits them down. If any of us make such a cock up, Sir Robard will flare his skin up our backs.
You only say that because you never saw them attack.
His hand's going through his sword.
It's a shame your folk couldn't.
Dear, oh dear.
Is Sir Robard really that tough?
Tough? Aye.
Alright.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Right, we're gonna wait then. I think that's morning. It's just like Skyrim, tea and whatever. Right. What now? Wasn't that it? Wait until morning. It is morning. Okay, I suppose that was like dawn.
Everyone to the Bailey battlement. Quickly.
What? What did he say? Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, cool. Okay, in here you can get a lot of stuff, obviously. And there's nobody around, so that's even better. Here we go. Nice bow. Because they're all downstairs, waiting for me. Hard. I don't want to do hard. I could do it another time. I think it's barrels or something. Here we are. No. This is luck. I knew this place was here, but I wasn't very sure. So if you come here later, I do remember coming here before. If you come here later, there's some guy who will they will stop you. So you need to get down a bit quickish. Very easy. Thank you, mod. There. Got all that. I need that for a bit of the quest. Is lock picking up. So what did I do? I went up. I kept going up. Hard. Very hard. That's it. So then there was a door. Yes, I'm not supposed to be here. Let's get outside again.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it!
We need the armor as a disguise for later when we need to... oh, I can put that away. Yeah, later... No, I can't. Later, anyway, we have to get out of this place. They won't let us out. And when that happens, we're going to need a disguise. I just found one. This. It's not marked as stolen, so I can keep it. Which is really, really nice. There is another way out of here, which I will show you eventually, but hang on a minute. Is this the same place? Is this the same one? Really? That was a bit of a small circle. Is it? I think it must be. Or is it no? Maybe it's the other side. Let's have a look. Yeah, look, the door's open. So where's the way down? Oh, here it is. Oh. Okay, stay tuned. I'm going to show you something.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markwart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Right, let's have a look. We've got to bury our loved ones, talk to Sir Rhubarb, and optional get a horse. So we don't have to get a horse. That's interesting. Oh, I've still got my torch out. That's the thing, I cannot see what I'm doing. I cannot see if I've got my torch out or not. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do now. I'm not going to rush off and do the main quest. I'm going to have a good look around. I'm going to speak to everybody. And I'm going to start stealing as much as I can. Because I enjoy it. Otherwise, that's all. Now, I noticed this episode's really long. I think they'll get shorter. Towards the beginning, it's good. It's nice for me. It's nice to play. All these cutscenes and things are very nice. And they fit very well. And they're good fun to watch. Fun? Okay. But I realise for YouTube they're not. So you just bear with me for the beginning. Give it another episode or two and we'll have mostly no cutscenes and mostly just running around doing quests and stuff like that. So all the best. Thank you very much for watching. I have been enjoying myself, I promise. There's nothing about the game that I can think of that I don't like so far. Well, little things, but nothing serious. Let's see what happens now. See you again soon. Goodbye.